Hello everybody. Sorry, I'm keeping my gilet on because I've come in here and I forgot to put the heating on and it's cold. So I've got the heater on here, I've got a heater on in there, but it's going to take a good while to warm up and by that time I'll probably be gone out again. I'm feeling a lot better. I am on the mend. When my son watched last night's vlog, he had watched the first part and he went, well, let me just tell you, I'm supposed to be looking after my grandchildren tomorrow night because it's my son and his wife's 10th wedding anniversary and they want to go out for a meal or something. And so I'm going up there and I'm going to stop the night. So you might not get a vlog tomorrow. But when he saw the video, he sent it. I suddenly got this text message saying, "Flippin' heck, mother, you're not coming. You're in a poor state. You're not coming up." And I said, I am coming up. I'll be there. I'm fine. I'm getting better. You know, things a lot. I'm not. You don't needn't worry. You know, I'm going to be there. And he said, I don't want to get the blame for you not being well. But I am. As I said to you, and I said, if you watch the end of it, you'll see that I said, from there upwards, I'm fine. And from there downwards, I'm fine. It was just this bit in the middle. There's just something's wrong. I can't talk properly and I do cough a little bit. But the cough is improving. Anyway, Vlogmas day 9. Yes, it is 9 because his wedding anniversary is 10, which is tomorrow. 10 years they've been married. And 2 lovely boys with it. So let's go to Kylie and the machine and number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Like the Beatles. There isn't a number 9. 10, 19, 15. Oh, there's a number 9. Right at the top. The lady with the long... Has she got plaits? Oh no, she's got a coat on and she's knitting. I thought that was plaits going down, but she's got a long coat on. She's got what looks like a coat with lapels. So let's get this open. First bit's easy enough to pull off. Second bit needs the use of my special knife. Special knife, one little special knife there. Up there, and there, and down. Right. Are you ready, everybody? Number 9's labels from Kylie and the machine are black ones. Black ones. Let's get them out and see. Oh, I think that looks quite nice from what I can see. Oh, well, this is a nice one. And how many have I got? I've got 3 this time again. I think it should have 3 every time. And this one says, "You're a good egg. You're a good egg." And on the back, her copyright embroidery thing, Katma. So you're a good egg. You're a good egg. And it looks like black label. A black label. So there's 3 black labels with "You're a good egg" on them. So that's Kylie in the machine. Now then, let's put those into my little bag again. And let's do Sherlock. Sherlock McMurdoch. Sherlock. And we are on number 9. For a good cause. For goodness sake, I don't believe it. Am I going loopy? Or is something wrong? I simply don't understand. This is... Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson were strolling through the Bloomsbury Women's League Charity Bazaar, enjoying the first snowflakes of the season dancing in the air, when they heard the angry soliloquy of an elderly lady wearing elegant furs next to them. She was rummaging in her handbag more and more frantically, and her face had turned positively blotchy. Holmes was keen to move on, but Watson turned to her. "Madam, can I be of service?" "Thank you, how kind. It's just I'm missing £5 and I can't think how that happened. I count every penny and nothing like this has ever happened before." "If I may introduce you to Sherlock Holmes," said Watson, pointing to his friend next to him, who thanked him with a fierce glare. "He's a master detective and will be able to solve the mystery of the lost £5, I'm sure." Holmes was not best happy. "Oh, Mr. Holmes, what an honour, said the lady, her eyes widening. Holmes smiled grimly. Then please tell us about your spending so far today, he said. I came with £100, seeing as it's all for a good cause, and have only spent £5 up till now. The lady pulled out a big red candle and waved it in Holmes' face. A handmade candle for £5. That's it. But now there's only £90 left in my purse. You were probably short-changed then, said Holmes. But the lady shook her head. The woman at the stall really did give me the wrong change, but she gave me back £10 too much. She noticed though, and I checked, she was right. There were three £20 notes in my purse, 3 £10 notes and 3 £5 notes, and so I gave her back 10. I was just leaving when she called me back again. I'd forgotten to pay for the candle. You get a little scatterbrained at my age, she said. So as I was saying, I spent £5 today and not a penny more. Holmes nodded. I see. So I'm not very good at maths, but I suppose you've got to work that out. The lady gave her back £10 too much. She noticed though, and she checked, there were 3 £20 notes in her purse, 3 £10, that's 60, 70, 80, 90, and 3 £5 notes. That's 105. Well, we'll get the answer later, won't we, ladies? We'll let him work it out. So, we have got a beyond the front door, beyond the pink door, behind the pink door, everything about the pink door. We've got this today. It's the odd day, I think it is, 13579, and so we are looking for number 5, I think it is. Just let's check. 5. Yes, it's number 5. It's a long thin one again. Number 5. And so number 5, there you go, number 5. What's behind the number 5? It's a piece of card of some sort. It feels like a piece of card. All the way up there and all the way down there. Very nice paper. I must see if I can iron this out and use it for something. I wrap some of the things that I sell in this kind of paper. And it is a ruler. It's a pink and white prim ruler. Isn't that lovely? Centimetre ruler. And it's a love prim one. Prim must be giving these away. It's a prim one. And you know what's nice about it? Each section is a centimetre. It's got little notches, so if you're wanting to mark something in centimetres, you can mark it. And these little pink and whites help you guide it. There's a little T there. Can you see the T? That's so you can measure for buttons and for buttonholes rather. So you can mark those off as you go. And what else does it say? It doesn't say anything else. It's just a lovely, lovely pink and white ruler. Very appropriate for behind the pink door. She must purposely go for anything that's to do with pink. Prim consumer. And it's a hand mad. I don't know how you say the funny B in Germany. Hand maps, or a hand gauge, or a reglette in French. So that's what it is today. A lovely pink and white hand gauge. Can you see that with little hearts on it? And what do the numbers there say? Oh, they're just the same measurements. And the measurements, the numbers. So that's very nice. Then that one goes in my box, and we come to the caboodle. I wonder if the chalk called it caboodle because they like the sound of it. Now the number 9 it is, and number 9's another one of these pouches. Still got quite a few things in there. Look at that, this bag is full and there's lots of big ones in there. I don't know if you can see. Let me fold it down some more to let you see. I'll do it like you do with sleeves when you've got long sleeves and you can't get it where your hands are. There you go. Look at all those. There's a lot in there. So really worth seeing. So number 9 is a little pouch again. This is very similar to the one that we've got. Oh, it's very similar to day 1's. Now do you remember day 1's? Let me find day 1's. day one. Where was day one? Day one was... Come on, where are you? Day one. I think my camera stopped when I did day one. Day one was pins. And it was a sliding tin pin. It's stuck on there. But basically you can see on the back the pins there. They are glass pins. Well, there's that one. And day 9 is the same setup. Let me get out the polythene bag. Plastic bag. This is the same setup. I think this is these are really handy little tins. Same setup, but look what it's for. Pins, safety pins. And of course, everybody who does quilting needs safety pins. There you go. Biggish ones as well. They're not the titchy little ones that you get. There will be some little ones, but they look as if they're fairly substantial sized ones in there. So that's really good. So there's pins, and safety pins. Day 1 or day 2 and day 9. Yeah, now I didn't get to show you yesterday's, and somebody said we never saw it. Number 8 was this, and it was a card, and it said caboodly doodle on the outside. Caboodle. Can you see that? Should be nice and clear there. Caboodle. And inside is a voucher, and the voucher says 10% off voucher code. And so it says coupon excludes gift vouchers, multi-buy, bolts, caboodle club and sale items, and it expires at the end of February 2022. So that means I can get 10% off if I buy anything from them. So that's that. Well, that was yesterday's, but it didn't film very well. It seemed to miss this out, because that little record button, which I need to move this round so I can see where I can see the record button, I didn't see it and it had stopped. So that's your advent calendars. Now we've been to IKEA. His lordship has got his sofa. It's a little sofa. We went to IKEA, we haven't been there for ages, and it's wonderful. We've seen some beautiful kitchen units, the whole setup was, I mean, it must be about 10 or 12 years since we've been to IKEA, and I kept going, oh, that's lovely, oh, look at that, oh, look at that, oh, and the desks. I mean, I can see why all of you are setting up sewing rooms using IKEA furniture, because they've got everything for sewing, and they had this lovely one. They have little setups where we were, of shops, and they had a tailor shop set up, and in the tailor shop they had 2 kitcheny type units, which you wouldn't have known they were, because they were dark green, and they had a bench on the top, and they were like an island, and obviously it's about it would be half size for a cutting table, but underneath were all these drawers that you could put things in, and they had actually put some tailor stuff in, some threads and things, so it looked lovely. And I said to him, I said, I want one of them, I want one of them right in the middle of my room. But there were some beautiful things, and we saw some lovely sofas, and I kept saying, what about that sofa? And he says, no, too wide. What about that sofa? That's a lovely one. No, too wide. So he finally found the one that he had gone looking for. It is very much of a doctor's surgery one, waiting in the doctor's surgery, but he liked it. There were certain young men who were going around with their masks like that, exposing their nose, and one in particular kept coughing, and I kept saying, I was going around saying, Brian, what do you think of this, what do you think of that? And he wouldn't come near because the guy was close by, and he says, I'm not going over there, that man's coughing and his mask's off his face. And he was getting very irritated by it. But so anyway, in the end we came straight home. We didn't stay very long. We went up there to get the furniture and came back. But it was a nice trip, and I highly recommend. You know what was nice about it? It was really nice because there was hardly anybody there. Normally, as he said, he says, the last time we came, he says you couldn't move for people. But it was nice because you could take a pleasant saunter around and there weren't too many people around. Anyway, this old lady has lost £5. So I hope you've got your mathematical head on, because I don't know if I can do it. You mean the booth with the candles over to the right, said Sherlock. Please wait here for a moment, I'll be right back. Holmes and Watson went to the booth in question and admired the candle. Can I help you? the salesgirl asked politely. All handmade, and the proceeds go to the children's hospital. I'll take this one for £5, but I've only got a £100 note. Will that do? Said Holmes. No problem, she said. She took Holmes' note and gave him his change. Holmes and Watson turned to leave when suddenly the woman called after them. Wait a minute! Did I give you £10 too many? Holmes smiled and pulled out his wallet and counted the change. You did indeed. Well spotted, young lady. I wouldn't want to rob you of your money. The shop assistant laughed and took the £10 note. When Holmes and Watson turned to leave for the second time, she called after them again. Hang on! That was £10 I gave you by mistake, but you still owe me £5 for the candle. She didn't look quite so friendly this time. In fact, she looked quite disgruntled. Holmes turned around swiftly. I already gave you £5 for the candle. My friend Watson is a witness. Are you sure? Oh, I'm sorry, I must have got muddled, the salesgirl stammered. However, Holmes wasn't about to let her off the hook. How many people did you manage to trick, I wonder? I bet you made a nice little sum of extra money. All for the children's hospital, of course, am I right? I'm sure you'll agree that the elderly lady friend and I are entitled to 2 more candles for a further £5. I'll take those red ones over there. Red is my favourite colour, after all, he said. And that's... So she must have given them... You don't argue with a man. You always do as you're told when a man says something to you. So, I'm going to stop there. I'll try, if I can, in the morning to do Vlogmas for day 10. But I can't promise you. I'm stopping over, as I said. And I'll be back Saturday, probably in... Oh, no. It might not be till Saturday night, so there might be a Friday, I might be missing a Friday or a Saturday, or I might be missing both, because I think there's a bit of toing and froing. And here's the man with the plan. Yeah?
What is going on?
Nothing's going on in here.
I see lights.
You see lights, yes?
I see camera.
You see camera?
What is going on?
Are you going to do some action for Sherlock?
Action? I'll tell... I know a good story about Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson.
Go on and tell them.
So they decided to go camping, right, on the Yorkshire moors. It was a beautiful place, and everybody who comes to England should actually go to the Yorkshire moors and do some camping. Anyway, Watson and Holmes decided that they were going to go camping. Anyway, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning when Dr. Watson was woken up by Sherlock, or as they call him in Yorkshire, Shirley.
Shirley?
Yeah, sudden muss. Anyway, and Holmes was waxing lyrical to Dr. Watson, saying, Watson, look at those stars. The sky is so dark, you can see every star in the sky.
You don't know what's coming.
And he said, it really is the most fantastic sight. And Watson said, Sherlock, there's only one problem. And Sherlock said, what's that? Watson said, somebody's pinched the tent.
And that's not very good.
Is it not very good? Okay.
I've all heard that one before. Cut. So I'm going to leave you. I'm going to love you, and I'm going to leave you. And I might catch you tomorrow, I might catch you Saturday, or I might catch you Sunday. Till the next time, bye.